Go whole ring. Good. Ride your snaffles mostly. There you go. And I want you to really get the feeling of like you feel 2 hind legs, 2 back muscles, 2 sides of your snaffles, and that we got to get it so that when you push energy back to front, that you feel that energy go all the way through her back, all the way through her shoulders, all the way through her neck, all the way to the pit. And that when you close your hand on the pit, that you feel that like soft energy that you can create from your hand is allowed to go all the way through her mouth, all the way through her neck, all the way through her wither, all the way through her back, into her hind leg, into her hind feet, so that the energy from back to front is allowed to make it all the way through her to your hand, and that the close of your hand is allowed to make it all the way softly back through her back into her hind legs and through her mouth and through her neck. She's a little bit got like her, a little more trot. I know, we're gonna overdo it. A little more through, a little trot. Come on, faster. Yeah, there you go. So can you feel like when you add there, it makes her stick her head up, right? We gotta get it to where when you add that it makes her drop her head down, right? It's that amount of commitment for, yes, right idea. And from the energy, not just because you're crafty with your fingers. Yeah, good. Good, there. Yep. And again, I know it feels really overdone, right? And it is a little like, oh my God, we're like, running her around the arena. Come on. But when you have a horse that's as lofty as she is, right? It takes a lot of energy to match that loft with enough push across the ground that she doesn't like take a step and then just totally hang in the air. Does that make sense? Go ahead and go 4 loop serpentine. Good. Your leg down, stretching up, forward. Come, power. Power from, yes. It's like, I want you to think about like if you were, are you old enough to drive? Do you drive? Do you drive? Like, do you have a driver's license? Okay, all right, bad analogy for you then. We won't do a driving analogy. She needs to, you have to get her to accelerate and grab the ground with her hind legs. Good. Come on, a little more, a little more, a little more. I know, so forward, so forward. Yes, that's your minimum. Now I want more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Okay, and through. And now don't drop your contact. There you go. Come on, ride both arms. Yes, there. That's it. Because otherwise we won't get her back round. Yeah, and through. Good job. Good girl. There you go. Come on, back forward. And because she's got to get to where when you push for this or ask for this, that she'll click into it like putting your car in cruise control, that she'll just maintain that. Good. And work her a little round and soft. Good. And then change directions. Good. Come. Hind legs. Good. And round. So when she starts to seek down like that, which is really good, I want you to allow her to, but then I want you to make it rounder. Yes, rounder. Good. And forward. Good. Round and forward. Yeah. Good. Good. Round and forward. Good. Super. Patter. Good. Yeah. There you go. That's better. You feel that shape? That's what we're looking for. Good. Good. Yeah. Round and forward. Super riding. Okay. And then go center line and then leg yield to the right. Good. Good. And round. Come forward. Forward. Come on. Come on. More. We don't slow down to go sideways. No. There you go. You got it. I know. It's going to feel a little overdone for right now, but it's okay. She's going to be so fancy. Good. Round and sideways. Come. Going. 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 Yeah. Because like right there, when you ask for more, you can feel it build tension in her, right? Like it builds resistance. And you've got to get it to where when you ask for more like that, there is no resistance. Like that she relaxes and is like, oh yeah, I can let that pass through my body. Good girl. Good job. Okay. Change directions with another forward serpentine. Yes, and add and just see, is there resistance, right? If there's resistance, we have to push through it. If not, then she gets a that's a good girl and a pat. Yep, and forward. And just check. Forward. Forward. Come. There. Good. And that you have to make sure it's a real, true, like that she grabs the ground with her hind legs. Yes, and she pushes through the top line. Good. Center line. Good. And leg yield left. Come. Yep. Work through that spot. Forward to it. Forward to it. Forward through it. Yeah. Come. Come. Good girl. Pat her. Good girl. And through and center line. Good. And leg yield. Good. Yep. And forward. And forward. And push. And push. Doesn't matter. Good. Good. So that what you have to really watch is like the spot where when you add, right, and it makes her put her head up, that you don't let that deter you, right? That you're not like, 'cause us dressage riders hate it when the head comes up, right? We're like, oh God, no, right? But sometimes like you gotta let the head come up or like be like, the head coming up is a symptom that she's not coming through. And the fix isn't to just block her and try and hold her head down, but the fix is like to be like, no, you gotta like truly let the aid from the leg come through so that it doesn't cause tension, but causes like forward letting go relaxation. Good. And that like that she allows that to meet the hand and that creates roundness. Good. Good. Good job. Okay, let's go canter. Good. And heels down, stretch body. Good. There you go. Now same thing here. Like check in and say in front of my long leg. Good. And pat her. Good. There you go. Because for sure when you're working on this stuff, she's a little like, why are you harassing me all the time? Right? And you got to be like, come on, I'm trying to get you to the other side of this. And every time she makes an effort in the right way, give a little reward. So you're really clear about she's not to be behind you, and you're really clear that it's good when she's in front of you. Good. Come, leg down, stretch, forward, pat. Good. Yes. Yes. Push through. Through the other side. Good job. Through both reins. Touch left rein so that she's not a little twisty. And push. Stretch in. Yeah, better. Good girl. Good mare. Yeah, a little straighter on your left rein so she's not tilty. Counterflex for a second. Touch the left. Push. Add. Add. Good girl. Yeah. Good. That we're just into two reins. Yes, you feel her come around her there? Yeah. And sometimes, you know, like I get yelled at for pulling on the stiff side also all the time. So it's a plight of every rider, but that you've got to, especially when you're working on this, that she's got to be quite straight to allow energy through. And then we can work on the place where she needs to allow more like suppleness side to side and more follow through the rein. But right now we've got to just go straight and forward. Yeah, doesn't matter. Good. And through the left, not just holding her nose to the right. Touch the left. Yes, there, that. You actually feel her come lower when you use your outside rein. Good. Come and push. Good. Good. Take her into, it's okay. Oh, she did it back to front there. Good girl. It's okay. Sit. Just ride the canter forward first. Forward first. Forward first. Don't worry about the head. Forward, leg down. Stay in counter canter. Good. Push forward. Soft hand. Yep. Yep. Put your leg down. Give her a kick. Come on. There. Good. Forward. Good. Then half halt change. Forward to it. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Pat her. Okay. So even though I know she wasn't on the bit, it was clean. Right? Forward. Two legs. Boot. Up. Good. Pat. Give. Let go of her face and pat her. Good. Let go of her mouth and pat her. That's it. Okay. Diagonal. Hold the counter canter if you can. Straight between two reins. Try not to hold her nose to the right. Good job. Forward to it. Even if she feels above the bit. Good. Soft hand. Good job. It's okay. Just go forward. Just go forward. Good. She's like, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Forward. Good. Pat her. Good. There you go. Okay. Canter left. We're just not gonna sometimes you pick your battles, right? I'm more concerned about going forward right now than I am about putting you into counter canter. So I'm not going to make a big deal that she was like, guys, like I couldn't even sort of counter canter like that. It's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I know she can counter canter. I know if I let you slow down, you guys could do it. Different topic right now. Good. Pat her. This is super canter. Really make a fuss over her. Good. So this, for me, now we could start to slow down and collect a little bit. Can you feel that in the canter, that you could relax a little and now say, okay, like if we came back a little bit, could I keep this same level of her in front of me? Okay. Good. That's it. Now ask her forward again. And you can cluck, you can use your voice, you can shoosh her. That's it. You can cheer her on. Good. Good. Pat her. Good. And now collect again. So that now, once she starts to respond better, then you can settle it back a hair sooner so that we don't have to put even more miles on her legs. And that's the place of like, you know, when do you overdo it and it starts to become that you chase her? Does that make sense? For sure, we have to over-tempo her, but when she gives the right reaction, right, and it's really good, then we allow it to settle back. Good. Now forward again, and just check. Does she respond? Good. And now settle back. Good. Easy. Come back. Good. Now it's like, whoa, mare. Good. Okay, diagonal. And let's just see if we can get a change. And I want you to first get on that diagonal and make sure you have forward, and then be able to settle it back, and then be able to ride up to it. Come, right, yeah. Come forward. Not bad, good, pat her. Okay, but she came just a little behind you right before the change. Could you feel that? Okay, and I want you to really be picky about that spot. I care more about that than the change itself. The change was still clean, right? Good. In front of you. Good. Yeah, pat. Yeah, doesn't matter. Sit. It's okay. Good. And forward. And now just ask again. Forward. Good. And now settle it back. Good. On your outside rein. Collection coming from outside connection. Good. It's okay. Stick it out. There. You feel that? Good job. Okay. Diagonal. Outside rein. Straighter to turn. Forward. Now go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Because you can feel, and this is very typical when you've got a horse that's a little bit struggled with changes, or it's been a big topic, which is you feel her change her canter the second she goes on the diagonal, right? Go diagonal again. And so, good, pat her. And so you just have to do a lot of diagonal riding in which you prioritize the canter far more than you prioritize the need to get the change done on that specific diagonal, right? So turn her a little more through your left rein so she's straighter to start. Good, now forward, 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 good. There you go. And then a little through both sides, and then collect a hair, and that you could touch both reins, touch your left rein. I know she's probably, is she heavier on the right rein? Okay, so you always have to force yourself to go in the side door a little bit, right? So when she's too braced on your right rein, I want you to make her rounder on the left rein, right? So instead of being stubborn and going through the difficult side, I want you to first get the right shape by using the easier rein. Does that make sense? By using that left rein and saying connect. Yeah, there. Then she gets the right shape, okay? Then we can work on her being more supple on the right side. Good. Huh? It's fine. Pat her anyways. It was still a clean shape. Good. Okay. Good. Okay, let's trot for a second, and we're going to give her a break. That was really good. Good. Good mare. Okay, now she's gotten really nicely into your connection. Can you feel that? Good. Super. Good. Okay, give her a nice walk break. Good riding. Oh, yeah, it's all fine. Yep, your instinct was totally right to make that and say, no, we're not going to transition that way. Good. She doesn't go behind. Good. Make a little fuss on her. Good. What a good girl. Good job. Oh, good. So what test are we going to ride? Third three. Okay. Yeah. At the ends of the foot ring, so confused. If you are going to reel her nose in, so you're not going to reel her nose in and then try and push her hind legs closer. You're going to try and push her hind legs closer and then meet her with your. And it's a very slight difference. Your back, stretch your leg down, think hind legs, step all the way underneath your weight, and now close your fingers on your nose. And just say, come on. The two ends have to get a little closer together. Yeah, and just wait. Yeah, and just wait. There, you feel that? Good, now trot. And just leg to that. Good. There you go. Good. Good. And hind legs trotting close. Good. You holding your nose. There you go. So that she can hold hands with you. Yeah? She's got to trot her hind leg enough to her back that she holds hands with you. Good. And like right there, when she pries up, you've got to work. Yes, that is better in your back. You've got to make sure that when she pries up, instead of you wanting to a little bit like drop your hand and widen and kind of beg her neck to come down, I want you to think, I've lost the hind leg, right? Hind leg closer into the connection, right? And that's a hard thing to be like, the head is up, I will drive more. You know, it's like, no, head come down. Good, there you go. So that you really add energy through your back. You really need to ride this mare on your back. There you go. Good. Okay, let's go down the long side. And then come down center line. Good. And actually, I'm just going to grab my phone so I can read this. Yes, I think we got the first part right. Good. Yep, keep riding. Come, a little more. A little more. Yep, it's allowed to be messy today. That's why we're doing this. Good. Circle. Bring the shoulder with you. Forward. Yep, hold the bits. Good. That. Good job. When she puts her head up, you got to sit in and drive and hold your snaffles. Yep, even if that means she comes above a bit, even if it makes it a little messy today. That's what I want you to do, is a little set the tone for we're not going to compromise in the ring. Good, hold the reins, hold the reins. Yeah, you've got the right idea. Then you just got to be at the other ends of the reins too to help her. So that the energy you create makes her bow up in her body like a bow and arrow. That's okay. Ah, yes, the dreaded halt ring. I've done that a few times. Good. Good. Good job. So then we do walk pirouettes, and then you turn right at end, and then R to V, change rein, extended walk. Okay, well then sit a little more over your inside seat bone. Good, we'll come back to those. Good job. Okay, so then M to R, walk, and then R to V, change rein, extended walk, V, medium walk, before K, Shorten the reins, K, canter left lead, X to X, half pass left, X to I, collected canter, yeah, so you're gonna, yep, K canter left, good, yeah, walk the hind legs closer to the nose, meet her up there, good, good, yep, fine, now push, now's your chance to get her on the bit, there you go, now half pass left to X, good, bend left, little down to the left rein, good, straight ahead to I, and half circle left to S, ride the canter, come. Good, and then S to F diagonal, and then change over the center line, ride forward to it, good, off your right, half halt change, good, well done, and now ride forward, good, hold your left rein too, yeah, use your corner a little better than that, and then half pass right to the center line, go to X, good, 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 and then straight, and then half circle to R, good, go diagonal to K, good, straight between two reins, energy forward, so you make something to contain, half halt change, super job, okay, extended canter, X to M, M collect, you're gonna trot, good, and then E, turn left, X turn left, G halt salute. Nice, that's your frame in your trot right there. Good. That feel in the reins, not left. Good. Good job. Well done. Oh, good girl. Pat her. Good, not bad. Okay. Yeah, it really wasn't bad. We're gonna work a little bit, because we've already run around a bunch and have some energy for tomorrow. I wanna work on the walk pirouette, because we can get more points for you there. But really, on the whole, not bad, especially as we're like, where are we going? The feeling that she gave you right here at the end, in the reins and the trot, and the energy into that, like, did she get feeling kind of solid in your hand? Okay, that's what we're going for, right? We want that kind of like put into that energy so that you have something that you're able to do, right? And so when you're needing to add and she comes up, it's not that I want you to like block her, but like it's like know that that's the feeling you're going for on the other side. So it's like you create that energy and then you want to be able to close and have her like go like a bow and arrow up into you, and that's that. That's a star, man. Yeah. Outside of the and while you can use your outside side, we need to keep you a little bit more hooked over her inside back muscle, right? So that it should feel a bit more like almost a little bit more the idea that you would be like passing around your turn, okay? So I want you to go and walk first down the long side and just do a haunches in for me in the walk. I love walks. Okay. Good. Okay. So even right here, can you feel that you get a little having to hang back into the outside? And I think in part it's because she doesn't get off your outside leg enough, right? So I want you to go ahead and go down the next long side. Think about the same. I will leave my leg down. I'm gonna use my back, but I gotta stay hooked over the left. And then you need to a little bit like or rattle her with your foot, or like work her a little bit more through the connection. Sit on your left side. Don't hang to the right. Sit in the direction you want to go. Yeah, I know. It feels very awkward. Good. And I want you to a little bit hook your upper left thigh onto your saddle. There you go. So you can use your right leg, but it can't pull you to the outside of the horse. Good. Okay. And can you give me actually just, good, there you go. Yeah, and you can really, if she needs to just really work through that, now make her a little rounder. And be at the end of the reins and say, hey, you know, I gotta be able to ride both ends here. Yeah, yeah, she's like, really, really hard, you guys. Good, okay, and out, and walk forward and round. Good, good girl. Good, on the butt, and do it again. Legs down, and think you only need 3 tracks. That she's kind of, and she is a little bit of a, there, that's much better. Good girl. Now walk straight, because that was good, and pat her, and make her a little rounder. Think about the feeling that you had in the reins in your last trot, right? That she can get the equivalent of that in the walk as well. There, good job. Okay, haunches in again. Good, sit left. And I want you to really play with how little aid can you use, because I think there's a little bit there where you're like, oh gosh, I have to do this, right? And you're used to her being difficult. I want you to like sit to the left and use a little less outside leg and just see what she gives you, right? And if she needs a little bit more, then we're gonna ask, but I don't want you to ask too big, right? And that's part of sometimes having to train them to do it off of less is just asking with less. There you go. Not bad. Sit left. Can you hang? Oh, sit left. Not drive over the right side. Yep. Good. Good. Yeah. Good. Better. Okay. Less angle. Can you do less angle? Good. Now ride straight for a second. Go straight. And now I want just a little bit of haunches in, tiny bit. Good. Yeah, lean left. Good. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. So that's 3 tracks, right? What she's giving you, and there's total purpose in using a really huge angle sometimes to really gymnasticize them. But you also need to make sure that when you go haunches in, that's not the only 3 tracks. Good. Okay, haunches in one more time. Yeah, on the bit. Don't fall left, right, sorry. Hook yourself over the left. That's it. Good. Hook yourself over the left. Good. Better. Okay. So now I want you to ride a 10-meter circle for me and walk. And first, just make sure you can really ride a perfect 10-meter circle, right? That she doesn't squiggle out, she doesn't squiggle in. Yeah, that you can ride her towards the reins, that the middle of her chest can really stay on that line of the circle, and just do a couple rounds in that circle for me first, so that you can really ride both sides. Think again about your connection that you got in your last trot, because there's a little bit piece of you that kind of a little bit like wiggle the bit, but that's not quite going to get us that like hind legs to a rubber band connection. There, that's better already. Good. Good. It's like you want to ride not pulling and hands forward, but you also have to give them something to connect to. And sometimes you have to a little bit help create connection softly through your elbows. Good. Yeah, on the bit. Good. Because if you push her and there's no resistance in front, then she doesn't have anything that's going to sort of cause her to come around. Good. Okay. Now can you ride haunches in on 3 tracks on that circle? And here's the trick. I don't want the front end to change the circle line it's riding. It's like walking down the rail, okay? So your circle has to stay perfect up front, not get smaller, right? And that you have to keep her forehead exactly on your line of the circle, and her chest, right? So that she doesn't get facing to the outside of your circle. Yeah, have her look where she's going. She's still on the circle. She's still on, yeah, make sure the front end's turning left on the circle. Make sure she's, yes, good. Front end's turning to the left on, okay, so she gets a little too much haunches there. Can you feel that? Okay, so use your inside leg to just push her out a little bit without losing your curve. Yeah, so just push her away a little from your left leg and say, yeah, we're still circling. Keep turning the front end to the left on that circle. Good job. Right? This is about learning how do you use your inside leg to correct her up into the outside side to be able to maintain an exact line and keep her haunches coming to the inside. Yeah, right there. Left leg. Yeah, bend her left. Push her a little off your left leg. Yeah, so push the haunches out just a hair because it's too much angle now. Yeah, it's fine. That's why we're doing this. Good. Yeah, work her through there. Yeah. Can it be less angle? And if she over angles, turn her a little bit to the left, turn her front end left, put your left leg on and push her out for a second. Yeah. And left. There. Good. 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 Walk up, give her a little kick, and then drop your leg away. Good. Yeah. Push her a little off your left side, left seat bone down. Left leg. Good. That's better. Yeah. Good. Then play with your haunches in again. Now she's starting to give you more body curve. Can you feel that? Try not to lean back. Right? Because look at me, when you lean back like this, you drive the haunches that way and you drive her outer inside shoulders. But in order for the horse to keep bend in half pass or turn on the haunches or haunches in, they have to actually really stay up this way. So if you lean that way, you actually start pushing her through her inside shoulder, inside ribs. Does that make sense? And then we can't keep the rib cage curved into your outside side. Good. One more time. Good. Because when you can ride this exercise truly perfectly, and then I say, okay, now just walk a smaller circle, haunches in. And you've got turn on the haunches with total control. Good. Round to the left, but she's still really on that circle. Good, really on that circle. Good. Good. That's better. Good. Okay, so now if I said, now make your circle smaller up front. Just keep riding the same haunches that you have. Now make your circle smaller through your left rein. Through your left rein. Then left. Then left. Left rein. There you go. Keep turning. Yeah. Oh, don't fall. Where are you falling? There you go. Yeah. You try too hard. Yeah. Don't fall inside either. Just sit in the middle. There. Good. Back out. Okay, now push her off your left leg and bend left. Be on a circle. Circle line. Where are you going? Come back. Yeah, sorry. Go back out. Yeah, that's all right. All good. Yeah, because you want to get really good at if you really work that and really play with it, it takes a little bit of time, but you'll get so much control in the walk, and then the walk pirouette itself becomes so much easier, right? And not because they can be a little like schooling wheel pirouettes. If you just walk up to them and spin around too many times, they kind of do the same thing. Whereas this, you can go around for 20 minutes if you want to. Yeah, and keep working it through. Round, good. Good. Yeah, round through, right there. Say, no, you can't just take the left rein away from me either, right? Sit on both sides of your horse. Good. Good. Okay. Now push the butt out with your left leg so that you would leg yield the butt away. And keep the same thing. Good. Push her away. Keep the bend left. Push her haunches out more. Yeah, more. Good. More. Good. 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 Okay, and now bring the haunches in again. Shoulders stay here. Good. Yeah, that was better. Haunches in. Shoulder to the right. Staying on your line. Good job. Yep. Haunches, doesn't matter. Haunches in. Whoop, not the circle getting smaller until you say there. Okay, now turn the circle smaller. Bring the circle small. Yeah, bring the circle smaller. Still make sure it's a circle. Good job. Bring that circle smaller. Now even smaller. With the left ring. Just bring her around. There! And out. You feel that? That's totally different, right? And you're very capable of doing it. Give her a little break. We'll do it on the right. But that's not a place that you need to lose points. Does that make sense? Those are annoying, but a good place to get points. Right? Like, whenever people are like, can we work on walk pirouettes? It's like, oh God. But I have found this exercise to be really good because, we all, much of what happens is this like, well, how do you keep the walk active? And how do you control the haunches? Not just through your inside. Not very much time to break. But working this on the circle really makes it so clear that when you're walking that line and you say, okay, go haunches in, so much of the time they go, okay, and they face to the outside of the circle, right? Which is like when you walk up and you go to church, to the right. So go pick a spot. And we're leaning back. There you go. Sitting deep's one thing. Behind is another thing. Good. Good job. Yeah, exactly. Now you start to feel kind of like, oh, don't do that. Good. There you go. Good. And just start first just with your circle, even without haunches in, so that she really doesn't really out the spot where she goes, I know what we're doing. I'm just going to do it. Does that make sense? Be like, no, first it has to be a perfect 10-meter circle. And that in itself can be really hard, right? So take your time on that too. Because in order for that to be really good, like really honestly good, it's like she's got to get her head lined up, her chest on there, allowing both hind legs to work correctly on the circle. You not having to side bend, right? That you can feel really square. And all of a sudden the walk starts to change when she gets it right. Good, so really taking your time, stay square, that you stay really long, and that you really make sure, because look at me, because sometimes this can happen when she's going around, that she's not quite giving you and it's like, that's the problem right there. Fix that, but keep yourself in line with her, and you'll feel that, right? And then you'll feel your way through how to fix it. Good job. Yeah, really staying straight aligned. You might have to push her butt a little left here to start and say, no, just when we're doing a 10-meter circle, I don't want your haunches tracking to the right all the time, right? Like, think a little Ren bears on your circle. Push her butt left for a second. Yeah, push it out there. Good. Push her left. Yeah, good. So now I really want you to just be straight on the circle. She's like, what? Could we do this thing over here? I know we're going to go haunches in. That's better. What do you feel there? Yeah, very straight. And that's going to help with rotation, like getting her hind legs rotated up behind the saddle for you too. Good. Okay, so now you could start to ask haunches in. Okay. Good. Yeah. Stay up on her. Well, okay, where's your circle? Is it still really a circle, or is she like, oh yeah, we're doing walking? Right? I want it to really honestly stay a circle with haunches in, and that you don't sort of take the invite from her that like, oh, we could just get to the walk pirouette part. Good. Yeah. Good. Make that circle a little fatter. Can you leg yield left with the haunches still staying a little in? Good. That's it. So that you can get really crafty with being able. Good. You feel her coming to your outside side there? Good job. Good. Yeah, good. Then haunches in, but leg yield left. Good. Yeah. Yeah, good job. Yeah, stay on both sides. Good for you. Good for you. Good. Haunches in, but leg yield a little left. Good. Yeah, stay out unless it's your idea. Good. Now push the butt left with your right leg for a second. Push her out. Come on. Out. Off. Yeah, really step her off your right leg. Make the right hind cross. That's it. Good girl. Good. So that you can intersperse that in there just to make sure that she's listening to that inside leg. Good. Okay. And then haunches in again. Good. Make it stay on the circle, that she doesn't start to turn on the haunches all by herself. Less angle. Push the butt out a little. There. Good. That it's just a little angle. Good. And through the right ring. Good. You feel there she starts to really curve. Oh, don't lose your circle line. Right. And she's going in the right direction with it. Good. Down to the right. Good. Good. Okay. Now turn your circle smaller. Now it's your idea. Keep her feeling this way through your right side. Good. And turn smaller. Turn the front end. Not more haunches. Turn the front end. With your right rein. Bend right. No, not drive harder with your left leg. You've already got enough. Just turn the front end around the hind end. The haunches are already in. Good. Turn the front end. Right rein. Just pull your right rein a little. Bend right. Don't lean left. Don't lean left. Come on, through the right. Bend right. Touch your right rein. Good. There you go. Bend right. That's it. Good. Bend right. More. More. Touch your right rein. Yeah. There. That. There. Good. Turn one more time. Bend right. Yeah. Good. Good. Bend right. Ah, bend right. There you go. You feel that? Good. And out and give her a long rein. The other thing it does is it takes away her spider legs when she gets it right, you know? And she's like, I don't know how to move without doing spider legs. Good. Well done. Mare's like, my brain is smoking now.